Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bow and Arrow Tarot. We're going to get right into the Love Tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the next couple of weeks, taking a look into a special connection that you have with someone in your life. So let's just jump right into it. Sagittarius, you come out with Six of Wands and Four of Wands for them. Nice. How do you feel about them? Eight of Swords and the Hermit for them. How do you feel about the relationship? It's a Tower moment. And for them, a King of Wands. And the next steps for you, Ace of Cups. And for them, Five of Cups. Wow, this is going to be an interesting reading, Sagittarius. At the bottom of the deck, you have a Two of Wands. So Two of Wands energy is Mars in Aries, right? It's the fire, it's the fighter, it's the warrior. Two of Wands is going out into the world and really being ready to fight, right? Whatever comes your way, whatever obstacles that may be presented to you, you're all ready for it. You just want to move full steam ahead. You already have that Ace of Wands, the spark. Now you're ready to build on it. So that's nice energy, nice sister fire energy from Aries. So Sagittarius, let's jump right into it. A Six of Wands and a Four of Wands. How do you come in? A victory. So lately, Sagittarius, you are feeling great. You're on the heels of a great victory, right? Whatever's going on in your life right now, you're getting a lot of notice, a lot of attention, right? People are like giving you accolades. They're like, wow, you did it, you know? So this is a nice feeling of harmony, but at the same time, harmony through struggle, right? So you struggled and now comes the success and the harmony between the two. How do they feel right now? Well, Four of Wands is the 1111 card. So we're talking about a beautiful love connection here, a feeling of coming together with real stability, right? Four of Wands energy is a relationship that comes together that's stable right away. There's an excitement here in your person. So let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper. Show us a little bit more about what's going on for you, Sagittarius. Hangman energy, wow. And for them, and there's that Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, of course, is that energy that I was just talking about with the two. So it feels as though this is a new love connection. And the person you're connected with is extremely, they're happy about it. They want to celebrate, right? This love connection. Maybe recently you guys got together. Probably maybe over the last few months at the most, But that Ace of Wands, that was the initial spark. And they're full steam ahead. They're ready to go for it, right? They know that this is a love that they want. This is a soulmate connection. For you, Hanged Man and Six of Wands, you've kind of stuck by your guns, right? There was something that you insisted on, and you're stuck with it, right? So Hanged Man can oftentimes be like a stubbornness, right? I insist on looking at the world this way. And even if everybody else thinks I'm crazy, I'm hanging here by one leg, I know what I'm doing, right? And the Six of Wands is kind of proof positive of that, because the success, right? I want to say some of the success that you're feeling here is the success of this love connection. It could very well be that for a long time, people were saying, well, if you have this attitude, you're never going to find anybody with that attitude. Well, you know what? You're like, well, that's all right. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. And sure enough, this connection has come in. But here's where it gets a little bit interesting. How do you guys feel about each other? Well, Eight of Swords for you and Hermit for them. So it's interesting. Eight of Swords energy is how you feel about them. There could be a feeling here that although you guys have come together, there's definitely a success here and a love story here. There is kind of a feeling for you, I think, of maybe being a little bit restricted as you get into this connection with them. It may have started off, very ambitious and full of a lot of energy and desire. There is a sense here that something is being stifled, constricted. There is some kind of stuck energy here, right? I'm going to go a little bit deeper with a card. For them, how do they feel about you? Hermit energy. So there is a sense here also for them of, I want to say the Hermit, It's very independent. There's a lot of soul searching there with the hermit. You may present to them a sense of wanting to dig a little deeper. Now, if you're feeling Eight of Swords energy, if you're feeling that this individual is is a little bit stuck in their ways, right? There may be something they can learn. Um, there may be a way for you to show them how to think outside the box on some issue, right? They see that as well because in you, they see hermit energy. So they can see that you're very much a teacher. It feels to me, Sagittarius, like this connection um, is with somebody who really respects your opinion. They really respect your outlook. They respect the fact that your hangman energy here, you're very unique, kind of in, different energy, your stubborn energy, almost rebellious, revolutionary kind of energy is something they can learn from. And you see that they can learn from that because I think that you feel as though, this is certainly a strong connection here, but I think that you realize that this person could be so much more if they would just let themselves go, if they would just open up a little bit more, if they would just think outside the box a little bit more. There is something here that is very karmic and divine where you are learning from each other. And I would say more so than anything, they are learning from you. Knight of Cups, there it is. Yeah. You want to bring that love to them, right? You want to show them that commitment. For them, wow, Queen of Wands. Okay. So, yeah, they can see that you're bringing this experience, right? How do they feel about you? They respect your experience. They respect your life journey. They respect what you've been through. Um, and it's showing them their own path, right? Their own way to go inward, to have self, reflection, introspection, to do a little bit of that shadow work, right? Integrate some of their own experiences. For you with that Knight of Cups, I love that, right? Because I think for you, Sagittarius, you very much feel like your love reaching out to them, this desire that you have to show them that you want them, to romance them, to show them a better side of life, a happier side of life, a more loving side of life is one of the things that's really going to get them to come out of this box, this shell, this very constricted way of living and thinking. So how do you guys both feel about the relationship? So it's a tower moment. There's something here that's really breaking apart. And I think there's a lesson here also for you. Again, this relationship feels extremely karmic, right? You both are learning lessons from each other. And this relationship is a tower moment for you. This may be a connection with somebody that you never expected to have. Certainly you held on to your belief here, right? Certainly you're like, I'm sticking by my guns. I don't care how crazy I look to the world. But now this person has come in, and I think it's really divine timing. They may have come in, this relationship may have started out of a lot of chaos, right? How do they feel about the relationship? King of Wands. Well, the king is a maverick. He's very unique. He's different. And again, I think for them also, this relationship is unique to them. It's extremely new for them. You have Queen of Wands, King of Wands. So there is definitely a feeling here, I think, that you bring out in them that this relationship makes them better, brings out the best of them, brings out their pride, their sense of individuality, their uniqueness, right? But there's some chaos here. So let's go a little bit deeper, pull out a few more cards. There is definitely some chaos here. Tower moment. Something about this relationship as it's starting, or rather as it's progressing, right, is really turning your own opinions of what a relationship could be upside down. Nine of Wands. Wow. It could very well be, okay, Knight of Wands, nice. So it can be also that while you were kind of like really very much over here kind of sticking to your guns about what you require, sometimes, when we're calling love into our lives and we know what kind of love we want, what kind of relationship we want, we know what we need and what we have to give, there's a long time waiting for that, right? And as I said, sometimes sticking to your position can really make you the odd one out. And it may have been very tiring for you, just at the moment where you were about to give up on love, right? Just when you got tired, you had enough of broken hearts and, relationships that just didn't live up to your requirements and your needs. This tower moment happened and this connection came in. So I feel like it's very, very nice and positive, but it has come in as a shock, right? As a disruptor. For them also, a real desire to move forward. There is a passion and an ambition here that this relationship makes them want to do more, to strive for more, to desire more, right? Sometimes we're afraid of wanting more. This relationship makes them want more, and it makes them want to do more. Just as when you were getting too tired to really hope for anything or to hope for what you had been holding out for, and it comes like a lightning bolt from the heavens to kind of destroy your outlook, in a way. Again, that outlook being perhaps Sagittarius, well, it's never going to happen. I need it to happen like this. I need this kind of, I'm going to hold on for something authentic, but is it going to happen? I'm tired. But Nine of Wands is exactly that energy when you have to hold faith. You have to hold on. You have to keep your faith. You have to keep going. And boom, and it comes. Again, for your person, definitely a feeling of, I'm going to say, being just enthusiastic, excited. You make them feel like a whole new person. Now, what's the next step? The next move, Ace of Cups, a true love burgeoning. Now, sometimes when you meet somebody, you're not in love right away from the beginning, right? You're attracted. You want to be with them. Attraction is the first thing, right? You're attracted. You want to be around them. But that love, that real, real deep love that begins, that springs forward, sometimes that comes a little bit later. And I think that's what's happening for you, Sagittarius. As you get deeper into this relationship, the fountain of love really starts to pour. For them, Five of Cups, it's interesting because Five of Cups is reminiscing over a lost love, grieving over relationships that you may have lost or loves that you may have lost. Something about this connection, and I'm going to go deeper in the extended. So for this Five of Cups and some of these other aspects, go to the extended reading. We're going to go a little bit deeper, but I feel very strongly here that for some of you, this person that you're in a connection with, something about this relationship with you is making them remember a past relationship, maybe one that really hurt them, one that maybe they have been pining away for a while, or that they had, not really quite gotten over. And something about the connection with you, which is very strong. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, very, very strong. All of this wands. A lot of fire here. Some of you are definitely dealing with another fire sign, but something about the development of this relationship, the progress of this relationship is kind of making them reminisce. They may indeed be afraid. There may be some fear that comes up as you get deeper or as they get deeper with you. There may be some fear of loss because they've had loss before. But as I say, I'm going to go deeper in that in the extended. Let's pull out your spirits of darkness and light. Spirit of the stranger. Wow. Spirit of light, new dawn, and spirit of the gargoyle. Well, that makes perfect sense, right? So spirit of the stranger, caution, warning, danger. Again, it could be the way the two of you got together in the beginning. You were strangers. This may not necessarily be a relationship that came out of a friendship or, somehow knowing each other from social circles. There is a feeling here that maybe you two were complete strangers. And so in the beginning, or perhaps depending on where you are in the life cycle of this connection, there may have been a lot of caution, not really knowing who, there's an attraction there, but who is this person, right? This person's a total stranger to me. Let me be cautious. But we have spirit of light, awakening, new dawn, beginnings, right? So the light comes in. Definitely take this energy as it comes to you. The light comes in for something brand new, and that's what it feels like here to me. And again, as you guys have met each other and come together, that true deep love that springs forward may only just be beginning now or in the very near future. And then we have Spirit of the Gargoyle. Protection. There's still a feeling of wanting to guard yourself and protect yourself. And I think that this speaks a lot more to this Five of Cups energy here, where the person may indeed be very guarded or may begin to be even more guarded than they were in the beginning because things are getting a little bit deeper. Let's go ahead and pull out your zodiac runes to see what kind of zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Some of you are dealing with the Taurus. Nice. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. Wow. A lot of emotion, a lot of water. Some of you are dealing with a Pisces. I love it. Pisces energy. All right. Beautiful. All right. So those energies may be in your chart. They may be in your person's chart, Sagittarius. But for right now, I am going to leave it. This is your love connection for the next few weeks. Just a story, an insight into one connection out there for maybe just one Sagittarius out there. If it resonated for you, if this is your situation, sound off in the comments and let us know how you feel, especially about that Tower moment. And if you're dealing with a Taurus, Cancer, or a Pisces. Now, if you want to go deeper, as I said, go ahead and click that extended reading link, which it will be pinned at the top of the comments or in the description. But for right now, Sagittarius and Sagittarius cross watchers, thank you so much for giving me this chance to provide you with this love tarot reading for the next few weeks. I wish you all love, life, and happiness, and I hope to see you right back here on Bow and Arrow Tarot for your next tarot reading. Bye-bye now.